and welcome to our Washington visit video part 2. On our last night on Lopez Island, we went for a little drive to Otis Perkins Day Park. We took a little takeout dinner with us, and we sat and watched the sunset. Now, Linda's family has a relative that once owned a cottage right in this location. Now, I only had my phone with me, so it was really hard to hold it steady while shooting that time lapse. The next morning, we headed back to the ferry terminal. And once again, they put us in a side compartment. Again, we wanted to see the view on the ride, so we made our way to the front of the boat, and it was a very nice sunny day.
Hey, it's nice.
Hello, here we are on a beautiful day. Mountains. We're underway. You probably can't hear me because it's really windy. That mountain in the distance was Mount Baker, right? You can't see it now. On arrival in Anacortes, we started driving south. Our next stop was to see a lighthouse. Okay, we're approaching Admiralty Head Lighthouse. We should be there in 4 minutes. Fort Casey State Park, welcome!
You don't have to pay, I hope to. Yeah.
You've arrived.
I'll just park here.
Is there any policeman?
I don't know.
I just want to say, can we just... And there it is!
What?
Lighthouse
is right
just
there.
go park there and it's no problem. I don't see any problem just taking a picture of the lighthouse.
Yeah. I don't know
There's the fort, see?
Yeah.
We went like something like that in Oregon, didn't we?
Yeah, park them. Admiralty Head Lighthouse.
Cool.
It was
It's a
warm
cute
here.
one, isn't it? It's a cute.
Here we are at the Admiralty Admiralty Head Lighthouse, and I think you can see it behind us. And we're about to head for the ferry and get on with our trip here. Have anything to say?
Oh, just, yeah, we're having a great time. Beautiful day. Again, just grateful.
Yes. Okay. And we got on to another ferry. Okay, we just missed they blew the horn. I think we're about to get underway here. this was a pretty short ride from Coupeville to Port Townsend. There was another lighthouse nearby, so we just had to go and check it out. The Point Wilson Light. It just seemed to be abandoned, and we really couldn't get too close to it. From there, we started driving across the Olympic Peninsula. Our next stop was the Pillar Point Recreation Area. It just like it would be a good place to fly the Spark. Unfortunately, it was quite cloudy by the time we got there. Okay, we're at Pillar Point now. Nobody's here, so I'm going to actually fly the drone.
Yeah, nobody's here.
Oh, I guess we can walk down here. Up and away. And then we headed to Forks and spent 2 nights in a motel there. The next day, we had hoped to go for a hike in the Hoh rainforest in the Olympic National Park, but it was raining that day, and a rainforest is not a fun place to be when it's raining. But fortunately, the skies cleared in the afternoon, and we were able to go to Ruby Beach. All right, here we are at Ruby Beach. A lot of people here. Apparently a very popular look. Coming out onto the beach. A lot of wood. Just climb over these logs, I guess. Fun going, right? Linda. Climbing over the logs. With those sea stacks, Ruby Beach would have been a great place to fly the Spark, but I was afraid it might be part of the national park, and it was a little windy, so I just chickened out. I kind of regret chickening out. I wish I had tried to do it. And so the time came to say goodbye to Ruby Beach. Well, that'll do it for part 2 of our Washington visit video. Thanks for watching. In part 3, you'll see us drive to Seattle. We had to take one more ferry ride and drive a little around Seattle, went by the Space Needle. We had a nice lunch at Ivar's right on the waterfront, met some friends there. After one night in Seattle, we drove down to Roy, Washington for a family gathering and family wedding. And in part 3, we'll show you a little bit of that, and especially the location of the wedding. It was quite spectacular. So we'll see you next time.